on to the next speaker that we're going to be hearing from. And the next speaker, it's very important to note that she is the pitch winner from the last meeting we had as T at Makoya. So she knows how it is to be on stage and try to sell your idea. She emerged as a winner. So she is very much the rightful person to talk to us this morning. She is a passionate entrepreneur and environmental advocate dedicated to creating sustainable, eco-friendly soaps and cleaning detergents and innovative marketing solutions. With 3 years of experience in the manufacturing of soap and cleaning detergents industry, and recently an interest in the innovation and tech space. So we've seen growth, we love that. She identified a need for eco-friendly cleaning products that are of high quality, affordable, and fit in the rural and township market or the township pocket. So the product line that they have includes pine gel, liquid dishwashers, strawberry and lavender foam bath, linen and peach spicy fabric softener, as well as laundry liquid detergents. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause for our next speaker, founder of Real Makoya Cleaning Chemicals, Lebogang, Mildred Moloto.
Rona. I remember a year ago, I was shaking, Kirichi by the corner. I was the first one to arrive, go picture. And the lady guy, no, you look very, like you're shaking. Let me give you water. So I know how it feels to come in front of the people. Like it takes guts and bravery. So well done. Well done. So you know how amazing life is, because Nedbank, a couple of years ago, they were my very first employer. So I once worked for Nedbank, Go Impilu program. So before even starting my journey of being an entrepreneur, so I have a BCom honors in economics. So even with a BCom honors in economics, I was constantly rejected by the corporate world. They sent the CVs and everything, but then I was never permanently employed. So that's why in 2021, I've decided to pack up my bags in Joburg, get high and started my business. So you can imagine the disappointment in my parents. What's that? Like, you've wasted our monies, we invested in your education and stuff. So you can't be telling us that you want to sell the detergents. So like they didn't know that I have a bigger vision and a bigger picture of how I wanted to run my business. So the first product that I actually manufactured, it was pine gel. So a pine gel, it was my very first product. I remember I used a wooden spoon, mix. I was manufacturing it manually. So going to the stores, trying to find a market. Then they said, but then pine gel, go to shop, go spa, it doesn't sell. So like, you're not gonna make money here. Maybe you should try schools. Then from there, you can start thinking about other detergents that you can introduce. Then because of the monies and challenges, then I've seen an opportunity up to come and pitch. You win 50,000 rand. Then I prayed for it. Then I started practicing for it. Then I went all the way from Moloto. I drove there, Mokopane. Then I pitched there. So I'm proud to say today that the prize that I've won goes to Mokopane, for Real Makoya. It assisted us to buy the adequate equipment and also introduce the whole production line today. So T and Mr. B and the whole T team, I appreciate you a lot. You guys are on the forefront and advocating for the township entrepreneurs. So I appreciate your hard work and the monies that you get from Nedbank. So I'm going forward. What the challenges that I've faced also with me still introducing those products, I went back to those stores and said, these are the products that I have now. So can I start working with you? Then they started telling me about compliance, that are your products tested? are they SABS approved? So they were not. So, but then luckily with the collaborations and the other entrepreneurs that I got from the WhatsApp group, YAT, so I got an opportunity, I got information that you can actually get a grant from CEDA. That's where you can take your products. They can test. They can give you a grant for you to test your products. So I did that. So now we're working with you selected OK Foods and Spas here in Polokwane. So the spas actually said to me, since while you've created a relationship with us for the past 2 years, in the next financial year, we're giving you an opportunity to go and mass produce and take all your products on a national level for all the spas that we have in South Africa. But then because you're still a growing business, we're going to give you one region at a time. We don't want to see you as a failure. So they're giving me one region at a time. So also what I've done also is I've seen an opportunity again. Lizzie was saying that in this economy, there are a lot of opportunities, especially for women. And they are, it's true. Because I actually saw, again, Mr. B doing a very good job. T is doing an amazing job because I've seen a BRICS startup innovation opportunity for SMMEs like us, for women. If you have an innovative idea, you can go and present it in the BRICS next summit. So I think the application it was around July. So I've applied for the opportunity to go to Russia. So imagine a lady receiving an email from Russia saying that we've seen your project, we have seen your hard work. So we are in the final. You are in the final stage. We are deciding if next week on the 18th of October you're gonna come and get awards in the BRICS in Russia. So it's a lot of it's a big achievement. It's a very big achievement. So also what I can say is that in the entrepreneurial space, collaboration is very important. You cannot do this thing alone. So if you can, there's a lot of opportunities, especially on social media. If you can if you can consume content that is related to what you want to be and where you want to go, you'll see there are a lot of opportunities there. So for me, number one, collaboration is very important. Making meaningful relationships, especially in the business space, is also very important. And you can go and knock on the doors to try to find business. They can say yes now, but they can say no now. But then it doesn't mean it's a no forever. So imagine I wasn't easily discouraged by the no that they gave me 3 years ago, because I went back and say, by the way, this is me again. So I'm getting a definite yes with a whole lot of stores that are ahead of me. So once again, I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you, T, thank you, Nedbank. Thanks.
Thank you. Just stay in the middle. We're going to take a picture. And I'm going to be asking you a question while you're taking a picture. Look at the camera guy. Give them a big smile. You mentioned, the importance of collaborating and having those meaningful relationships. Now, can we learn from your mistakes? Can we learn from your mistakes? We love the good stories. We love Russia. We love all these things that you are doing. But can we learn from your mistakes? And as you think about that a little bit, maybe let me also encourage you, if you have questions, we'll take your question. Just indicate with the raise of hand if you have a question for Lebo to learn anything from what she had to say. Noted, we'll give you a mic for that question. And even online, if there's a question you have for Lebo right now, just drop it in the comment section and we will take that question, we'll ask Lebo. We'll take 2 questions, one has been noted. If there's another hand, please indicate, we'll take the question. Hand number 2, thank you. So Lebo, yes, collaboration has helped you in your journey. Beautiful. Meaningful relationships. But we are humans. You know, sometimes you don't always get the meaningful relationships. You'll get the relationships, whether they're meaningful or not is another question. So can we learn from the mistakes that you have made in trying to get collaborations that are a good fit for you and your business journey?
Okay. I remember when I started, I've tried to be a manufacturer, a marketing promoter, sales, trying to do everything by myself. So those are the mistakes that I actually did when I started my business, and that I actually did from my businesses because I didn't have the information that, in fact, you can just know how to manufacture a product, and at the same time you can outsource. You can hire people that can assist you in each and different departments. So before me creating those meaningful relationships, so I had those problems or challenges that I had of me trying to be everyone, an accountant, of which it's not possible. So now I can proudly say that I have an accountant who's assisting me with my books to make sure that when I present and when I want to get fundings, they'll go through your books, believe me. So I appreciate that from my accountant. And also what I've learned also is that I also have promoters in each and every store. I try to make sure that in each and every province or city that we have stores, I get promoter from that specific area. Thank you.
Whew, beautiful. Because the truth is, in the beginning, Luana, you went to that phase where you were everything.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
We thank God for the accountant. Maybe we also have accountants. So the question that was noted at the back, please can we get a mic? Stand on your feet, a mic, there you go. Introduce yourself and give your question to Lebo.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Okay.
can.
We thank for this opportunity. My name is Ronald Simon. I'm from Seshiro. The question that I have for my sister Lebo, many entrepreneurs are struggling to manage their finances. And some they are in denial, they can't admit. There are those entrepreneurs who knows how to make money, but they can't keep it. And there are those who are in business, but they can't see profit. How would you advise such an entrepreneur who go through those challenges? Thank you.
Thank you. And for participating, we'll give you a little gift. One of my ushers will help you there.
Thank you, Ronald, for your question. The issue with being an entrepreneur, you must definitely know how to separate your business life and your personal life. If you can't do that, how are you going to grow? How are you going to make profit? And in terms of entrepreneurs that struggling to see profit, so I'll advise them to go back to their costing. Is their costing correct? Because you'll get a point whereby you're selling, for example, I'm selling my pine gel for 20 rand. I'm the cheapest. Everyone is going to come and buy from me. But then is my costing right? Because if my costing is not right, I'm running at a loss. So those are the things that I can advise you. Thanks.
Satisfied? Thank you so much. Because it's the truth.
Yeah,
because you know what? We get paid, and once the money's in the account, as soon as it got in, it gets out.
Trust me,
All
I
of
know.
it.
I know, because I remember just the other day, I wanted to make a transaction. I forgot my business card, my personal card at home. I wanted to swipe, go shop, right? Then I'm like, they're gonna check my books. I'll rather go and e-wallet and take it and go back and buy it in cash, because it doesn't look like I'm using the business money for personal lives.
Friday, Second question. Yes, please.
Okay, my name is Dipo Zulu, and I have a very simple question. It's not complicated. You talked about the issue, being denied, or if we could say maybe not falling through in the corporate sector, and then coming back home and then starting your business. And with that, you also face the rejection, right? Which is something that we all encounter, if not every day, most of the times. So my question to you is, when you faced all those hurdles and that rejection, what was your motivation for the why that you came back into those spaces that rejected you and you say, I'm back to produce my products? What was the motivation behind it?
Okay, to be honest, thank you for your question. So to be honest, as much as I was struggling to find employment and coming back home, what actually motivated me, I have 2 beautiful daughters. So I was like to myself, I must find a place, I must find a home for my kids. I must find something sustainable, not only for me, but then for the kids that I've created. And I'll constantly motivate myself that the life that I've envisioned in my head, being here, talking about my journey, not only being here, traveling all to all BRICS countries, it's something that already I'm envisioning it in my head. Trust me, I'm not even there. I want to make my kids the passport because of that phase that very soon we'll be traveling all over the world because of nothing else, because of business and the motivation that I have. I'm self-motivated because I'm motivating myself. No one is going to do it. I told myself that in this journey, you're on your own. The world doesn't owe you anything. No one is going to do it yourself. You have to do it. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you. A round of applause, please. As she takes a seat, we appreciate your time. Yes, appreciate your time. I want you to be, just put the mic there. Let's go in the middle there. I would like you to receive a gift. We love giving gifts. We love giving gifts. Babetele Matsoro, Babetele Matsoro, Babetele Matsoro. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you and appreciate your time. Let's get a picture there. Thank you. As you take your seat, thank you. Oh, Mara, why are you jealous?